What defines a good government official? Is it the growth achieved today or the development sustained for decades? Is it a record of personal accomplishments or the lasting improvements people can feel in their everyday lives? The answers shape how leaders govern. Do they focus on the next election cycle or on the well-being of future generations? In China, these questions are summed up in the concept of the correct view of governance performance. What kind of achievements can truly stand the test of time, and what lessons can China's experience offer to the world? In 2018, 29-year-old Huang Wenxiu volunteered to serve as first party secretary of Baini village in South China's Guangxi Zhuang Autonomous Region. She left behind a position in the city and chose to work on the front line of China's poverty alleviation efforts. To understand the villagers' needs, she visited every household, identified the causes of poverty, and worked with the villagers to develop industries suited to local conditions. In just over a year, 88 households, or 418 villagers, were lifted out of poverty. In June 2019, when torrential rains triggered flash floods, Huang lost her life while rushing back to the village to check on residents. She was 30 years old. Today, the hillsides of Baini village are still covered with Chinese fir, tea oil camellia, and sugar orange trees that she helped plant, a lasting legacy of her work. What is the correct view of governance performance? Huang's choices hold the answer. The greatest achievements are those that continue to benefit the people long after the work is done. 2026 marks the opening year of China's 15th five-year plan. Achieving these ambitious goals requires dedicated officials who deliver real results. Their time and energy must be devoted to improving people's lives and creating achievements that can withstand the test of practice, the people, and history. But what happens when officials lose sight of that standard? Cui Maohu, former director of the National Religious Affairs Administration, was sentenced to 11 years in prison in 2024 for accepting bribes. Cui, who previously served as party chief of Lijiang City in southwest China's Yunnan province, made a series of arbitrary decisions during his tenure from 2017 to 2021. One prominent example was the Minhang Road Park project he authorized, which illegally occupied more than 47 hectares of farmland. Eager to build projects that could quickly showcase his achievements, Cui pushed ahead despite objections and converted farmland into a landscaped corridor. Today, the park has been restored to farmland. Through rehabilitation efforts, its economic value has also been improved.
它本质上就是一个政机关，它扭曲。他做的这些事情，他没有考虑到给老百姓、给当地的经济社会发展造成了多大的损害。从某种意义上讲，是典型的三拍干部：拍脑袋决策、拍胸脯表态、拍屁股走人，严重挫伤了当地经济社会发展的这个基础，影响了干群关系。
The effectiveness of governance must be judged by the people. Real achievements are those that deliver tangible benefits to the public and improve people's lives. Once there is a distorted view of governance performance, officials risk losing the trust of the people, ultimately undermining the party's governing foundation. Chen Jiadong, a former senior legislator of Xiamen City in China's Fujian province, was sentenced to life imprisonment for accepting bribes, embezzlement, and abuse of power in 2023. Chen previously served as party chief of Zhangzhou City. Zhangzhou has a long-standing tradition of local operatic culture. The city had originally planned to build a traditional theatre. However, shortly after Chen took office, he proposed changing the plan to construct an opera house instead. Many local residents were disappointed because opera was not part of their cultural habits. Chen pushed the project forward without sufficient research, scientific assessment, or consideration of local realities. After Chen left office, the project stalled due to its enormous cost and lack of local demand. It eventually became a half-finished project.
Their common sense for the smooth working of a political party. Don't just pump out verbiage. Do proper scientific investigation, gather concrete facts, and then seek truth from facts, etc. Because yes, it's all very well to just ask someone to toss off a report which has no factual or scientific basis.
Endless meetings, never-ending forums, and constant inspections once left some grassroots officials overwhelmed. A survey in Zaoyang City, central China's Hubei province, showed that in 2023, each village was required to fill out an average of 341 forms a year. Some departments treated data as performance, arbitrarily adding reporting requirements, while others repeatedly collected the same information, forcing grassroots officials to submit data again and again. In 2024, Zaoyang City introduced a one-form reform, cutting the number of required annual forms at the township and village levels from 341 to 41. By building a digital platform and enabling data sharing among departments, problems of duplicate and overlapping reporting were effectively resolved. A distorted view of governance performance often creates a top-down ripple effect. What those above favor, those below pursue even more intensely. When higher-level authorities place more emphasis on paperwork and visible records than on actual results, it burdens grassroots officials with endless form filling and data reporting. This top-down distortion leaves officials trapped in performative busyness. Tasks appear to move forward, but little real value is created. Instead, it wastes manpower and resources while weakening the party's ties with the people. Excessive paperwork and complicated procedures were long a source of public complaints. In recent years, the Beijing Economic and Technological Development Area in Yizhuang, a suburb in southeastern Beijing, has been advancing the all-in-one-go government service reform in its government service center.
Believe it or not, Beijing is so big that this is my first time visiting Government Service Center of Beijing Economic and Technological Development Area. And I'm here to meet an expat who lived in Beijing for many years.
I see.
Wiki from Pakistan. So you have lived here for many years, I understand. So you must have followed the changes that are happening to servicing the expat community.
Yes, and the changes are happening for good.
What is the purpose of you coming here today?
Well, today I'm here to get my work permit extension.
Can I follow you in the process?
Yes, it will be my pleasure, please.
Thank
Yeah.
you.
Hello, good morning.
May I help you?
Yes, I want to extend my work permit, and here are my documents.
So I will see your materials. So you have already submit your materials for the work permit online.
That's correct.
Okay. And here is the application form. Okay. Please fill in this application form.
Thank you.
Okay, sir. Here is the yellow receipt. Please keep it. And we will complete all the application in 7 work days.
Oh, thank you. Can I check my information?
Yes, check all the information.
Yes, everything looks perfect.
Okay. Please see here are some reminders.
Yeah, thank you. We'll do that. Yes, Shin, and we're complete.
Yeah?
And I just have to come back and given time.
That's pretty fast.
Yeah.
In the past, where did you have to go?
I have to go to a place called Yonghagung Lama Temple.
I know. Everybody from different parts of Beijing had to go
Yeah,
there.
that's correct.
But now you can go to different government service centers
Yes, right.
in the city.
And all of them are centralized. As long as you're living close to, you can find the closest center close to you, and you can go visit there.
Great,
Yeah.
great.
Here at the Government Service Center, efficiency is for everyone, Chinese citizens and foreign residents alike. Every day, the center receives around 2,000 visitors and handles more than 3,500 service requests.
对我们政务服务而言呢，要求我们要彻底的摒弃形式主义，在改革中呢不搞花架子，办事流程做减法，服务体验上呢我们做加法，让企业群众的获得感成为检验我们工作实效的唯一的标准。
Regardless of a nationality or background, everyone enters through the same door and has access to the same efficient services. At its core, good governance means putting people's needs first and focusing on practical solutions, making steady improvements that people can see, feel, and benefit from in their daily lives.
近几年，很多地方都推出了一些电子政务的审批系统，它使得老百姓的办事、老百姓的审批更加便捷。其实这就是当地领导干部树立正确政绩观的一个具体体现。但是这个树立和践行正确的政绩观，我理解它是没有止境的，它是随着老百姓的需求，随着老百姓反映的一些问题的变化而不断的进行改革的。所以我想，这也是为什么党中央对树立和践行正确的政绩观这么重视。
Grassroots officials stand on the front line of serving the people. Their performance directly affects how a correct view of governance performance is put into practice and shapes public trust in the party and the government. In a residential compound in northern Beijing, which houses about 7,000 residents, the impact is evident.
严书记吗？你好，你好，你好。
Yan Hui is the party branch secretary of Jingyu Huafu. Every morning, she and her colleagues start their days by walking around the neighborhood, checking in on residents and seeing if anyone has concerns or needs help.
阿姨，居委会严辉。
哎呀，阿姨啊，快进来啊！快进来吧，进来，方便，不用脱鞋了，快就这么进来吧，快进来吧。
今天不是我们又来转悠转悠、入户嘛，看看大家有什么需要帮忙的。您中午就自己在家
啊？中午就是自己在家吃饭，对，
自己做饭呀？
有的时候早晨剩饭了就对付一口，晚上再做，
你如果不太方便的话，可以去我们社区订我们那个老年餐。
怎么订啊？这手机上有没有什么
特别简单？就是我们每一个阿姨都有一个我们手机里边的物业管家的信息，专业信息。你说我想订明天的餐，
你有什么事就找这个人就行
啊。对，有的时候家里那个灯坏了或者什么的，然后就直接跟他联系，然后他就过来给看一看，能修的直接就给修了，特别方便。其实咱居委会在方方面面做的都非常到位，都挺满意的。
那有什么不满意的吗？有什么问题需要解决的吗？今天
不满意的吧？还真没有。要说问题呢，其实我还真看到一个问题。我女儿最近吧，新买了一台那个自行车，在放的时候吧，就发现那个棚子里就。
挤不下了是吧？
挤不下了，
太多了啊！
就是天好的时候还可以，如果下雨啥的，车在外头淋，第二天再骑的时候，就不太方便。
行，我们本身也有这个想法和建议，近期我们也会组织大家在一起商量一下，加盖一个或者再
对
自行车棚，
这样就更方便了。
Many residents complain that the bicycle shed is a bit too small. Yan Hui decides to hold a residents' meeting to discuss and find a solution. It has become an important way for the neighborhood to address issues.
要求我们就以后在我们的今后的工作当中呢，更加的务实，反对这种形式主义。像以前可能我们习惯于坐在办公室等着居民来办事儿，那现在呢，我们就更主动一些，走进居民当中去， 第一个是更加了解居民的需求，第二个是也提高了我们给居民办事的这种效率。
I mean, the way of putting that in some terms is it's a shift from a kind of reactive approach that is waiting for something to happen to proactive, to actually being a step in front. And I've seen this in other parts as well, in villages in the countryside, that the Secretary is constantly engaging with people, talking with people, finding out what's going on and anticipating difficulties and problems.
The fundamental purpose of the CPC is to serve the people wholeheartedly, but serving the people cannot be done from behind a desk. Officials must step out of their offices and stay close to the people. This is perhaps the most down-to-earth practice of the correct view of governance performance. Establishing and practicing a correct view of governance performance reflects not only the CPC's understanding of governance, but also the Chinese wisdom and the Chinese approach. In Western political theory, legitimacy is often tied either to electoral procedures or to short-term economic performance. By contrast, the CPC evaluates governance by whether people truly benefit, whether living standards improve, and whether people's rights and interests are effectively protected over the long term.
It's unique in the sense that, unlike political parties, say in Western countries, they don't represent one part of society. They represent everybody. And that makes it much more difficult. It's different, it's much more difficult. How do you maintain legitimacy? How do you maintain the respect that people will, yes, okay, the party is leading, but the party is leading by example because the party is actually amongst the people and not separate from the people.
In traditional Chinese culture, there is a long-standing idea that one should first cultivate oneself, then put one's family in order, govern the state, and bring peace to all under heaven. This tradition holds that those entrusted with public office should possess not only the ability to govern, but also the self-discipline and moral integrity to govern well. That idea continues to find expression today. For the CPC, officials are judged by their performance, but they're also bound by rules and discipline. In the party's view, lasting achievements are built by officials who can themselves withstand the test of time.
世界其他各国的政党的过程来看呢，中国共产党是唯一一个纪律非常严明、强调理想信念这么一个政党。我们考虑的是万世的基业，是100年这个大党的考虑，所以他必须要把做成建设抓的再实行，再实行，夯实老百姓的对我们这个认同，这夯实自己的执政根基。
True achievement is found not in appearances, but in the hearts of the people. It means doing real work instead of chasing numbers. It means valuing lasting impact over visible acclaim. This simple yet steadfast choice has kept China moving forward. It has also enabled the CPC to preserve its spirit of self-reform, the courage to look inward, and the resolve to keep renewing and improving itself. In the end, the most profound truths are often the simplest. People can see, people remember, and the people know who has truly delivered.